Our subject first is the importance and value of Bible study. You will find the text in Psalm 1, 1 through 3. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law doth he meditate day and night. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. There has perhaps never been an age that set such great store in study as that in which we now live. The unfortunate thing about it is that so much of the study in our day, both by children and adults, is devoted to books and subjects in which there is little or no profit. A large portion of every year in our schools and colleges is practically wasted. Time is squandered on the purely speculative, the uncertain, the unprofitable, the unessential, the unproductive, the irrelevant, and the transitory. Many practical businessmen think that the sooner the boy or girl who recently graduated from school or college forgets half of what they imagine they have learned, the better. The most profitable of all study is wisely ordered Bible study. Its value is incalculable. It is beyond all comparison more profitable than any other study. It is the one superlatively profitable study. Possibly some of you may be inclined to question that statement. So I will give you 2 reasons why Bible study is the one superlatively profitable study. Why Bible study towers far above all other studies in importance and value. Because of what the Bible is. Bible study towers far above all other studies in importance and value because of what the Bible itself is. In the first place, the Bible is the unequaled masterpiece of clear, pure, clean, forceful, beautiful, exalted English. Nothing can match it in purity, smoothness, clearness, force, and magnificence of expression. That allows no question. All intelligent, well-read, and candid infidels acknowledge that. Professor Phelps, at the head of the English department at Yale, contended some years ago that the candidates for admission to American universities should have their qualification for admission, as far as their knowledge of English was concerned, tested by one book alone, the Bible. And Harvard University has announced in the past few weeks that hereafter, every student before graduation must pass an examination in the English Bible. Because of Harvard's well-known theological position, and from the fact that they seem to emphasize the Revised Version, it is evident that they view the Bible as the great English masterpiece. Last Tuesday I received a book for examination from G.P. Putnam's Sons of New York in London, a dictionary of 6,000 choice and effective phrases. In this book, time and again, page after page, every phrase was taken from the Bible without variation or addition. Here and there were scattered phrases taken from Shakespeare, but on subject after subject, whole pages of significant phrases were taken from the Bible. Why? Because this book of phrases was prepared by a master of English articulation, and he knew where to find the most illuminating and most telling phrases. Every man and woman should saturate themselves with the very words of the Bible, if for no other reason than to clarify, strengthen, and invigorate their English articulation. Footnote: keep in mind that this book is based on a series of messages given in the early 1900s, and that sadly, the theological stance of these institutions has since changed drastically. When Henry Stanley, the great newspaper writer, made his second tour of exploration into the heart of Africa, he took only one book with him, the Bible. He devoted and improved many lonely hours in his study, and when he emerged, after having been shut up with one book for so many years, it was noticed that Henry Stanley had acquired by absorption an entirely new English style, a far more forceful style, Bible English. It is said that a newspaper report of a paragraph from one of Mr. Moody's sermons was handed to Max Mueller, the great philologist, and he was asked what he thought of it. He asked, "Who wrote that?" And the reply was made, D.L. Moody. "I do not wonder then at his power," Max Mueller exclaimed. "That is one of the finest pieces of clear, strong, pure Anglo-Saxon I have ever read. But where had Mr. Moody learned this vigorous English? From the only book he thoroughly knew and daily devoured, the Bible.